Ever wonder what your dreams are really trying to tell you? In our modern world, we often see dreams as just random brain noise, or maybe deep psychological symbols about our hidden desires. But what if they were something more? What if they were direct messages from your own body? Welcome to a journey back in time, to the world of the Huangdi Neijing, or the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, one of the oldest and most important texts in Chinese medicine. In this ancient wisdom, dreams aren't seen as mysterious codes from another dimension. Instead, they are clear reflections of your body's internal balance. Every dream, especially a recurring one, tells a story about the state of your qi and blood, your yin and yang, and the health of your internal organs. So, if you've ever had the same dream over and over, your body might be trying to get your attention. Let's explore how these dreams come to be, how yin and yang shape what you see at night, and how your body uses sleep to reveal what's happening on the inside. So, where do dreams actually come from, according to this classical view? The Huangdi Neijing points to three main causes. The first is the state of your qi and blood. Think of qi as your vital life force and blood as the nourishment that flows through you. When your qi and blood are in harmony, flowing smoothly and abundantly, you tend to have deep, peaceful sleep with few dreams. But when they become excessive in one area, deficient in another, or just plain stuck, your mind, or shen, can't settle down. This restlessness is what gives rise to dreams. It's like trying to sleep on a lumpy mattress. Your mind just can't get comfortable. The second major cause is the balance between yin and yang. In Chinese medicine, yin and yang are the two opposing yet complementary forces that govern everything in the universe, including you. Yang is all about activity, light, and movement, the energy of your day. Yin is about stillness, darkness, and rest, the energy of your night. For a good night's sleep, your active yang energy needs to retreat inward and be anchored by your calm yin energy. But what happens when that handover is fumbled? If your yang energy stays too active at night, or if your yin energy is too weak to hold it down, your mind remains agitated. This leads to frequent, vivid, and often restless dreaming. It's like leaving a bright light on in your bedroom all night. Deep rest becomes impossible. Finally, the third cause is what are called pathogenic factors affecting your organs. These can be external things like a virus, or internal imbalances caused by diet or emotions. When these factors aren't cleared from the body, they can settle into specific organs. Each organ system is connected to a particular set of emotions and mental functions. So, a lingering imbalance in your liver, for example, might create dreams of anger or frustration, while an issue with your kidneys could lead to dreams involving fear or water. The pathogen essentially disturbs the spirit residing in that organ, and this disturbance plays out on the screen of your mind while you sleep. So, from this ancient perspective, dreams are far from random. They are your body's own diagnostic language, a nightly report on your internal health, spoken when your conscious mind is finally quiet enough to listen. What story is your body telling you?
Have you ever wondered why some nights your dreams are like epic action movies, while other nights they're just fuzzy, forgotten fragments? What if I told you the answer has been around for thousands of years, hidden in the ancient wisdom of the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon? Today, we're diving deep into the traditional Chinese understanding of dreams, and trust me, it's going to change the way you think about sleep forever. To get started, we need to talk about two fundamental concepts, yin and yang. Think of them as the two opposite but complementary forces that govern everything in the universe, including your body. During the day, yang energy is in charge. It's the force of activity, brightness, and alertness. It's what gets you out of bed, powers you through your workday, and keeps your mind sharp. As the sun sets, yang energy is supposed to gracefully retreat, making way for yin. Yin is the energy of rest, quiet, and darkness. When yang smoothly transitions into yin, your spirit can settle down, and you slip into a deep, peaceful, dreamless sleep. But what happens when this transition gets bumpy? That's right, you start to dream. The Neijing, this foundational text of Chinese medicine, tells us that dreaming itself isn't the real issue. The key is understanding why you are dreaming and what those dreams are telling you about your body's balance. It's all about whether your yin and yang can find their harmony while you rest. Let's look at one side of the coin. When yang energy is just too much, maybe you had a super stressful day, a big argument, or you're just a naturally high energy person. This excess yang doesn't want to quiet down at night. It's like having a party in your mind when it's supposed to be lights out. This is when you get those vivid, intense, and action-packed dreams. We call these excess ki dreams. What does that feel like? You might find yourself dreaming about running. Maybe you're chasing something, or something is chasing you. You could be in a heated argument or a full-blown fight, or perhaps you're on a long journey, traveling to distant and unfamiliar places. These dreams are often accompanied by strong emotions and a plot that changes rapidly. They feel incredibly real and forceful. The problem is, when you wake up, you don't feel rested. You might even feel a bit wired or agitated, as if you've been physically active all night. That's because, in a way, you have been. Your yang energy was still in daytime mode, refusing to retreat and let your body and mind truly rest. So, if you're having these kinds of dreams, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that your body has an excess of energy with nowhere to go. It is like a boiling pot with the lid on tight. The pressure has to be released somewhere, and in this case, it's through your dreams. Now, let's flip to the other side. What if your dreams are the complete opposite? What if they're vague, blurry, and you can barely remember them when you wake up? This points to a different kind of imbalance, ki deficiency. Ki is your vital life force, your fundamental energy. When you're deficient in ki, it's like trying to run a marathon on an empty stomach. Your body just doesn't have the strength to maintain a stable state, even during sleep. Dreams that come from ki deficiency have a very distinct quality. They're often incomplete or fragmented, like watching a movie with missing scenes. You might find yourself having the same repetitive dream over and over again, night after night. A classic sign is that as soon as you open your eyes, the details of the dream vanish, leaving you with just a faint, lingering feeling. And most importantly, instead of feeling refreshed, you wake up feeling tired, heavy, or even more exhausted than when you went to bed. In this scenario, the problem isn't too much activity. It's not enough strength. Your mind is like a boat with a weak anchor in a gentle current. It can't stay put, so it just drifts in and out of a restful state. The spirit, or shen in Chinese medicine, isn't being properly nourished and anchored by your ki. It becomes restless and unstable, unable to settle into the deep, restorative phases of sleep. So, these fragmented, forgettable dreams are a message from your body telling you that it needs more support, more nourishment, and more energy. So you see, the nature of your dreams provides a fascinating window into your internal state. Are they hyper-vivid and action-packed? That could be excess yang. Are they foggy and leave you feeling drained? That could be ki deficiency. The Neijing teaches us that the goal isn't necessarily to stop dreaming altogether. Instead, it's about restoring balance. A healthy person might still dream, but their dreams won't disturb their rest. After a night of sleep, they wake up feeling refreshed and energized, ready for the new day. The dreams are just part of the natural process, not a sign of a deeper struggle between yin and yang. So, how can we use this ancient knowledge to improve our sleep and our lives? The first step is to pay attention. Start a dream journal. When you wake up, before you even get out of bed, jot down anything you can remember. Note the themes, the emotions, and most importantly, how you feel physically. Do you feel rested or drained, energized or heavy? Over time, you'll start to see patterns emerge. If you suspect you have excess yang, you might want to look into practices that help calm the mind and disperse that extra energy before bed. Gentle stretching, meditation, or reading a calm book can work wonders. Avoid intense exercise, stressful conversations, or staring at screens right before you try to sleep. Think about creating a wind-down routine that signals to your body that it is time for yin to take over. Cooling foods and herbal teas can also be incredibly helpful in clearing that excess heat and activity from your system. On the other hand, if your dreams and your morning fatigue point towards key deficiency, your focus should be on nourishing and building your energy. This means prioritizing rest, not pushing yourself too hard, and eating warm, cooked, easily digestible foods. Think of things like soups, stews, and whole grains. Gentle, restorative exercises like Tai Chi or Qigong can help build your qi without depleting it. It's about giving your body the fuel and the support it needs to rebuild its reserves, so your spirit can feel safe and anchored at night. Of course, this is just the beginning of a deep and fascinating subject. The relationship between our bodies, our minds, and our dreams is complex. But by understanding these fundamental principles of yin, yang, and qi, you have already taken a huge step toward decoding the messages your body is sending you every single night. It's not just about getting more sleep. It's about getting better, more restorative sleep that truly balances your entire system.
Did you know that your dreams might be telling you something about your health? The ancient Chinese medical text, the Huangdi Neijing, or the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, suggests a fascinating link between our dreams and our internal organs. This isn't about fortune telling. It's about paying attention to your body's signals. So let's dive into what your dreams might be revealing. When there's an imbalance in the heart, you might have restless dreams, feel agitated, or wake up suddenly with a racing pulse. It's that feeling of unease that just won't let you settle. Now, what about the liver? Liver imbalance often shows up as dreams filled with anger, conflict, or feeling chased. You might also dream about being held back or unable to express your emotions. It's like your internal frustrations are playing out on a nightly stage. Next up is the spleen. If you're constantly dreaming about carrying heavy burdens, doing the same tedious task over and over, or facing an endless to-do list, it could point to a spleen imbalance. These dreams often leave you feeling just as exhausted as if you'd been working all night. Then we have the lungs, which are associated with grief and sadness in traditional Chinese medicine. So, an imbalance here might lead to dreams of loss, emptiness, or profound sense of sorrow. These dreams can feel quite heavy and linger with you even after you wake up. And finally, the kidneys. Kidney imbalance often manifests as fear-based dreams. Think about dreams of falling from great heights, being lost in darkness, or being overwhelmed by water. These are classic signs that your body's foundational energy might be a bit depleted. The Huangdi Neijing teaches that when these dream patterns repeat, it's a sign of a recurring internal strain. It's simply observation, not superstition. But what if your dreams don't fit neatly into one of these categories? Sometimes, the issue isn't about an excess or a deficiency in a specific organ, but about blockages. This is what's known as qi and blood stagnation. When your body's energy, or qi, and your blood aren't flowing smoothly, your body can't fully relax, even when you're asleep. This can lead to dreams that feel heavy or oppressive, almost like something is weighing you down. You might sleep for a long time but still feel restless, tossing and turning all night. Then, when you wake up, you're greeted with stiffness in your body or a foggy mind that just won't clear. The Neijing reminds us that smooth flow is just as vital as having enough energy. You can have all the qi in the world, but if it's stuck and can't move, it creates problems. It is like having a full tank of gas but a clog in the fuel line, you're not going anywhere. Restoring that flow is key to feeling truly rested. So, after all this, what does healthy sleep actually look like according to this ancient wisdom? The goal isn't to stop dreaming altogether. Dreams are a natural part of sleep. Instead, the focus is on balance. Healthy sleep is when you can fall asleep easily and naturally, without forcing it. It's when you sleep deeply through the night, without waking up frequently. You might have a few dreams, but they don't leave a strong emotional mark or stick with you all day. Most importantly, you wake up feeling refreshed and energized, not drained and exhausted. This state of restful sleep is a sign that your body is in harmony. It means your yin and yang are balanced, your qi and blood are circulating freely, and your spirit feels calm and anchored. From this perspective, dreams are not our enemies. They are messengers from our own bodies. They offer us valuable clues, inviting us to look deeper and restore our internal balance, rather than just ignoring the signs or trying to suppress the symptoms. By listening to our dreams, we can take a more active role in our own well-being. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this interesting, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into health and wellness. See you next time.